typical wrestling showdown.
Just look at the difference in the size of these two. They're very, very long. Malik will have to try and contend with the, how tall her opponent is, but she'll try and take advantage of it. The underhook there, pulling down on the head, hard on the head there to get an reaction, so that they pull up and that give a chance then to come through to the legs. Adekure of Nigeria, very rangy, but she's also got good defence as well. I watched her in her early bouts, and she is a handful. And there she goes straight ahead there, 2 points, and now she'll try and tie the legs up here.
That's the first points that Anshu Malik has conceded. She got through her quarterfinals and semi-finals in absolute record time. I think she's only been out for a couple of minutes thus far. Incredibly expedient as she finds herself behind on the scoreboard for the first time.
Yeah, it's strange sometimes when you have an easy run through, because you tend to think that your final's going to be the same, and I've added that sometimes you come out there and it's a total shock to the system, and all of a sudden it's not going to go quite according to how you've done it before. But anyway, it'll be there's a long way to go, and we've seen it's tale of two halves. Sometimes in the second half of the contest we see it completely change, but we'll see how this goes. She's not finished yet.
This is as deep as we've gone into a medal match thus far. Only 35 seconds in the last one, and the first one was done and dusted in just over a minute. Tonight we have 2 3-minute rounds.
Adekure was also a world silver medalist, one of the only ones from Africa to do that, to get to a world final. And you can see the absolute class of some of these wrestlers when they come out there. They're so confident. It's all about body positioning.
Shorter of the two fighters, getting down very low.
Another double leg there. She's driving to try and get the advantage here, to pick up another couple of points, and she's going to do it. And she gets round the back and just forcing her opponent down there just before the break, and she goes into the break 4 points up.
Adekure getting the throwdown on Malik
Herself, and just so consistent, and that's the key, I think, is the consistency of performance. Her defence is absolutely incredible as well. Nobody in the preliminary rounds got anywhere near her. Now, if they carry on like this, then they will get a warning. They'll get a warning for passivity, and then they'll go on to a 30-second clock then, and if they don't do a score within that 30 seconds, it hasn't gone up yet, but if they don't get a score within that 30 seconds, then they get a point against.
It'll be interesting to see if the referee does sanction either of them again. That 30-second shot clock will come into effect. I don't think Adekure will worry too much about that. Malik hasn't looked really like scoring against the defending champion. She's going to have to do something special in the last minute and 45 seconds.
Adekure just looking just that bit better with her defence. She's going to go onto the clock now, and so she has then 30 seconds. Otherwise, she'll give 1 point away. But watch this, because she might go on to the offensive again here. She's got a minute and a half. It's too long just to defend. She might look at that, though, and say, well, I might sacrifice a point, just see how it goes. But you were right. I mean, Malik hasn't got anywhere near her, has she? And there's 2-on-1 there. She uses two hands against one arm, one shoulder, pulls it in. Has a little look up at the clock there to see where she is.
Yes, the clocks are all around. You need to keep 2 eyes on your opponent, because the old saying is the clock's not going to grab you and throw you down. But into effect again at some point. Good game management at the moment. She goes down.
Yeah, she's done it again. Another double leg there because she got another warning. She's had a point against her already because the clock went through 30 seconds. And now she's keeping hold of that arm there, Malik, so that they get stood up. And she's trying to get that arm out. And it'll be another 2 points if she does.
Even if she doesn't, this is perfect game management. She has got the 2 points. She's 5 points clear, but it's the clock that's the most important aspect. Just 20 seconds to go. Adekunle now 17 seconds away from a third consecutive Commonwealth Games gold medal.
She was going to try and waste a few seconds down there, eat up at the clock, but the referee was having none of it. And now she comes forward, Anshu Malik. She knows that this is her last chance. She'll pick up a 2 points. 6-3 and 6 seconds left now. And I have seen contests lost when somebody's chasing like this, somebody's defending, trying to hold off. And we saw it in the Olympic Games. Last second, somebody lost.
It's a 2-point game because Adekunle also went out of the mat. 2 seconds to go. What can she do? It's too late, and Adekunle takes her third consecutive Commonwealth Games gold medal in the women's 57-kilo category, but she was made to work for that towards the end. Light for Nigeria. Celebrate she does.
It certainly wouldn't happen in a judo match, somebody singing it there.
Referee slices that.
Absolutely wouldn't happen. But there we go. So the point has gone up now. 7-4.
Well, it ain't over till the champion lady sings. I think she has sung now, the 57-kilo lady. And we finally have the result. We finally have the winner. 3-time champion. Odunayo Folasade Adekunle of Nigeria. Come and take that flag and celebrate your